Oh, it scared me. Oh, motherfucker. Oh. Hey, Sing! Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. What the? But what the hell did mobile? What the hell did Mobile Bliss guy sign me out? Come on, basic. They said he worked with me. Oh, for fuck's sake. By the way, I don't know if you haven't realized the title is Trails in the Sky, not Trails in the Sky. Wait, what? Oh shit, you're right. Thanks for catching that. There we go. Oh, thanks for catching, guys. See? Alright, I think we're good now. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? New week, new Monday. I know Monday suck, but hopefully some Trails of the Sky will help with the Monday blues. So I hope you're all doing well. Zephyr Blaze here. Time to get further in Phantasma. Wait, am I going back? Oh, I guess I'm not going backwards. There's none but just here. Celestial Balm. Oh. Wait. Gotta make sure. Okay. Alright. Double Dark Matter. Actually, triple Dark Matter on the other one. Oh, really? But yeah, I guess they're immune to insta-death. Let's see. Damn it. Okay, I was just looking at the portraits and elected for a second. I thought that was Robokai from Guilty Gear for a second. Hey, Sonic, how's it going?
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
We are both empty. Wow. You're supposed to get richer than rent. Oh, shit! Whoops! So.
Understood.
Here we go.
There we go. Wait. I got an orbit taking care of. Well, whoops! I thought I did. Well, this is awkward. I thought I did get everything taken care of before going live. Alright, well. Alright, I'll put this up on my phone. Let's see. Okay, who has sense? And Meow Meow too used to saying. Okay, there's sense. I'm in the Meow Clan. Yes, you are. Okay. Okay, cast 2. Oh. Is an MT2, EPK 4. And extra 4. For evade 4, page 3. Oh. Heaven's Eye, action 3. Where do you get the ruby gem? HP 4, evade 4. Beat 3. Can I cast? Okay, can I cast a Death Quartz? Or not cast, craft. There's Death Blow and the Onyx Gem. I was gonna ask you why Death Blow 2 was cheaper, but I guess the fact that the Quartz breaks is why. Action 4, hit 4. Now for Ren. Oh! Oh, there it is. Damn it. Okay, range to Topaz Gem. Son of a bitch. Okay, we should be good now. Simpson, thanks so much for the follow. Not sure how you found me, but thanks for the follow regardless. Alright, oh. That's another one of these blue guys. Damn it. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, why does Vanish drink all of your EP? That makes no sense. Sorry for delaying the daily routine, but now I'm back to do it. F is for friends who did stuff together. U is for you and me. And it's for any terminal down here in the deep blue sea. Oh, Stardart. Down here in hell. Bring to me the playful minstrel and his closest ally against the beast you seek to overcome. Wait, so Olivier and Mueller? Wait. We can grab them real quick.
Your aid, please.
There we go. I need to be here. Well, I am in the streaming room, VC, so come on in. I should grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. One month after the collapse of the Liber. Oh, hey, Static, how you doing?
I'm good. Oh, this part. If you have Olivia and Muller, I remember this one a lot. This part. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Continue reading. Back.
Sure. The banquet to celebrate the crisis' successful resolution was over, with the Stella and the friends having largely left the capital to go elsewhere. One of them, however, Prince Oliver Rezarnor, sat rather comfortably in the ambassador's office in Grand Sol's Erebonian embassy. His work in the country not quite settled. Oh, hold it. Can't believe that you... I'm assuming that one is Muller. Or maybe not?
I think it might be. No, it might be that that rich guy who is overweight or something. I'm not sure.
Wait, the Duke?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, my deepest apologies for not noticing that you were His Highness Prince Olivia sooner.
Saint says hi, by the way.
Hey, Saint.
Oh, that is definitely not the Duke.
Oh no, the red hair is the Duke. The one that was with the I don't mean to just use this phrase, the H face and stuff like that. That's him. That's the Duke. Not the spoiled Duke, but the other one that was in Miracle. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I was about to say the spoiled Duke is the one I was referring to.
Oh, I'm not surprised you never realized. I may be a prince, but my mother was a commoner. What point is there in bothering to remember my face? It's not as though I often show myself in place or attend a high society gathering. Knowing me certainly isn't going to help you in moving up the ranks, my friend. There's no need to be humble, Highness. Besides, I'm actually rather grateful to you, Ambassador. You gave me all kinds of useful advice during my stay here and at the embassy that I'm sure will be a benefit in the future.
Saint says, Static, come here, you getting headboard? Headbats! I was about to say.
Oh, you just like my Olivia voice, don't you? Well, mentioned words is such a... Act like a man of empire for once in your life, and stop idling here and go home and try doing some damn work. Your Highness, I was only... I mean...
Your Highness, I think you've tormented him enough for one day. The ambassador behaved in the same way any other sane man would in his position. If anything, I'd say he has every right to be angry at us for keeping the truth from him for so long.
Oh, Muller. I suppose you're right. I'll spare him any more teasing for now.
You ain't saying no, I'm just giving you a head pass for having the name Fox in your name.
Okay. I actually wasn't joking about being grateful to you, though. You truly have done an admirable work the past month. Oh. Acting as a pipeline with the Empire, checking the safety of Erebonia residing in Liberal, helping the international linear service to resume. And those only tip of the iceberg, you've done so much more. You have my deepest thanks as the Prince of the Empire. I'm not worthy of such praise, Your Highness. You, however, deserved almost for braving the danger you did flying up to the Liberal Ark. All what happened seemed to have cursed quiet the commotion in our homelands. So people seem to be rather relieved now that they know the danger has passed. It's all thanks to your courage that they are able to rest easy. Oh, there's no point in flattering me, Ambassador. I just did what I could. Nothing more, less. And I could have done anything alone. All I was able to accomplish was thanks to the help of those around me. I'm fairly removed from the stereotypical Erebonians as stern, strong, and sophisticated, if I do say so myself. As rude as it may to agree, perhaps you're correct. And yet, I believe your willingness is to be flexible most definitely help rather than hinder your care. I believe people like you exactly what the Empire is going to need in the future. Regardless of how I may feel of His Excellency the Chancellor approach.
Ambassador.
Well, this is a surprise. I was under the impression that you were supported the Chancellor. And again, you are noble. Does that lead you to impose his reinforcement politics? Perhaps? Policies, perhaps.
There you go.
I may be a noble on paper, but not a baron. All in, I generally fall in favor for his reforce of policies. Be that as it may, while this may just be a result of being a liberal, for long being influenced by the ways of its people. I do sometimes find myself becoming frightening by his hardened approach. I can't help but wonder exactly what direction he's trying to take our old nation. Interesting. Your Highness? Oh, I was just thinking, I'm quite glad to have taken a chance to engage in such a fruitful talk with you just before departing the country. I pray you will continue doing all you can do to ensure the peace of Liberal and its surrounding nations while I'm gone. Presumptuously?
Preferably.
Perfectly in cooperation with the Ambassador Crane. Yes, let's not forgive her, I suppose. Still, it's true that since the non-aggression pact was signed, there has been a progress with regards to the cross-bell problem. And given that Liberal who has proposed that pact, that makes my role in the future negotiation very important indeed. I presume that this is what you're trying to say? You're sharp as one, my good man. Excellent. Now I can return to the capital with my mind at ease. Leave everything here to me, Your Highness. I will be looking forward to hearing what you achieved back in our homeland.
Wow, a crossbow mentioned.
Second time next.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, all setting up for the next arc.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is going to be an interesting one. This door in particular. I will explain why later on when this dialogue is over.
Okay.
This is truly. What's up?
I was just saying, okay.
Okay. This is truly is a country like no other. I never thought the day would come when I would hear things like that from a noble of the Empire.
Now, thanks for the hats and pasta checking. I always appreciate it. There we go.
Indeed, he's apparently somewhat less of an obstinate man than I thought it was. Perhaps this nation's very air has the power to genuinely change people.
It seems that I have an effect on you too. I feel like I'm seeing a lot more smiles from you these days than I used to.
I'm loath to admit it, but that may well be true. I still find myself wishing that you would learn from Liberlian's dignity and sense of restraint, however. Two qualities you don't particularly possess in any measure. In fact, you have far too much of their opposites.
You say that, but these qualities are only a weapon that I have. I don't have much that will allow me to compete against the Chancellor. I need to use what little happens to tuck in my corner as best as I can. Have there been any changes to our plans?
None. We should be able to proceed as arranged. 3 days ago, the Chancellor led the capital on a tour of Eastern Arabonia. Tomorrow, you will be returning there aboard the Arce, while he's still out to the east. All those who need to be made aware of our return has been given proper notice. Your arrival in Arabonia will make a real impact, of that I am certain.
What potential obstruction to plan are there at present?
Nothing major. There have been some movements in the Intelligence Division's 4th subdivision, but not much. There's a chance that everyone is being cautious because the RSA is involved. But I put greater odds on the idea that everyone is just treating this as a pompous performance by you and not taking it seriously.
Well, they may be right too. Is it? I have no choice but to start here, even if this means I have to use liberal. And if I'm going to put on a show, why not put on widest one the skies have ever seen? Is that a pun?
I suppose I can't argue that.
I'm sorry to trouble you at this late hour, Your Highness. A message has arrived for you from Heimdall. What would you have me do? Really? Alright. Then. Pardon me? Oh!
Wait, what?
Yup. Yup.
Fucking Lecter?
Yeah! You know, yeah, that's it. That's Lecter. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let you process that. Well, if it isn't Lecter, I was wondering where you've been. I haven't seen you all day. I've been especially busy with work since this morning, I'm afraid.
Example, did you see the fireworks video for the 4th that I sent in the servers? I did. They looked awesome.
I hope to be able to come see you early since you will be leaving tomorrow. I'm terribly sorry for this not being able to. Oh, never mind that. If that work of yours is done now, we three could always enjoy some sensational quality time together for the of the night.
So what was the message from the Capital Secretary?
They acknowledging a receipt of His Highness message. However, they didn't anticipate that you may be able to arrive all the way to Graceville in less than a half a day. As much as they're currently in a minor panic, trying to ensure everything ready for the ceremony tomorrow.
It doesn't come as a surprise. There's nothing like our say when it comes to speed at home.
How cruel you both are. Okay. How cruel you both are for so stiffly ignoring my proposal.
July 18th, they do another American 250 fireworks show due to the Friday one before Saturday being postponed. Makes sense. And I do plan to go to that one. Ooh, here's hoping this one doesn't get cancelled. And I know you've been looking forward to this.
Although it sounds as though the stage will be set in time. Now I need to decide on an outfit that will leave everyone's jaws on the floor sweating my arrival. Perhaps a cleansing coat, while lotion cloth will do the trick. I don't even know what lotion cloth is.
God damn it, Olivier.
God damn it, Olivier.
My thoughts exactly, Mueller.
That makes a great impact, alright.
It's gonna make some impact. It's gonna cause some impact on his head. But I ain't recording that one. Only me and the people who go to the game get to see it. Screw you. Wow!
I almost wish I could go along and see it myself.
Please don't encourage him.
You show more remarkable promise for someone as so young. What do you say to coming back on Arce with me? I'll welcome your company. Your work in Liberal is about done as it is, isn't it? You offer certainly is tempting. I'm afraid I have another job to take care of soon. The thought of it is appreciated, of course. Really? Well, that's a shame. Good luck with the next job of yours. Thank you. Well, excuse me.
So that is second secretary Lecter Arndell. Is it safe to assume he's one of the chancellors?
Almost definitely yes. He came through a Hecken gate on foot, took up his new position at the embassy a month ago. And right around the same time we headed to Liberal Arts aboard the Arce at that. There's no way that could possibly be a coincidence.
No, it couldn't. The most likely possibility seems to be that he's part of the intelligence division. Are you sure not doing anything regarding him all this time was a good idea?
Oh, absolutely. We need some way to find out what the Chanter was up to. After all, we'll probably get some kind of reaction from the Chanter, though. His reports at some point. Probably in about 2 weeks, when the Chanter tour has finished.
You've planned that far ahead all along, hadn't you? Well, in that case, I'll be sure that we're ready.
I'll be counting on you, love. Oh?
Something matter?
Not really, it's just the moon has come out. What a beautiful full moon it is.
Strange to think that this will be the last time we'll see the moon from here. Truth be told, I'm going to miss it.
Well, it looks like the putting a smile on your face a little more often isn't the only liberal done for you. It's opened your eyes to the life and natural beauty as well.
Ooh,
But in all seriousness, we'll just have to do what we can, be able to come back and see it again one day. While we're both still alive.
Indeed. The next morning,
Your Majesty, Your Highness, I humbly thank you both for your generosity and hospitality during my stay in your fine kingdom. You were even more gracious enough to humor my brazen request of escorting me back to Heimdall for the Arse. This debt I owe you will repair many times over the future. Rest assured of that.
of course, you needn't think of this as anything we went out of our way for. Escorting other state guests back home is a matter of course. Particularly a guest to whom we owe a great debt of gratitude. If you ever have the opportunity, please do come back to Liberal again in the future. I imagine Estelle and Joshua will be back by then too. So we'll all be able to give you a nice warm welcome.
I'm already excited for my next visit. Have they left the country yet, by the way? They're busy getting ready to leave over in Roland at the moment, I believe. So this is before they left. I'm planning to see them all when the time comes. I see. Incidentally, while the ruins of Heimdall are currently sealed off, I'll do what I can on my end to ensure they're allowed inside. Could I trouble you to pass that along to them? Certainly. Thank you very much, Your Highness. Think nothing of it. The least I could do after all that's done for me.
Oh shit!
You're a great deal.
Sorry, that was my bad. I accidentally held the button down.
Oh, it's alright. If your assistant stopping that armed division from crossing Liberal wouldn't have been as simple as it was. I could say the same to you. Still, as I'm sure you're aware, the outcome will have been within the realm of possibilities for the Chancellor. I doubt he was even surprised by that incident.
Really? Most likely not. Airbonia had nothing at all to gain from using that situation to occupy Liberal.
Certainly not to the extent that it would be worth going out of their way to develop inefficient steam tanks. The only reason I could see for him doing what he did
was as to show power to surrounding nations, a statement that even without orbital power, Erebonian's army could still act. I indeed suspect that there is truth to aim all along.
Goodness!
So you did notice. The orbital shutdown phenomenon was a complete unknown to the rest of the continent. Perhaps it might occur again, but there is always a chance that it might, whether it's here or somewhere else entirely.
I hear the Empire only built a relatively small number of those tanks in all too. Certainly not enough to launch a full-scale invasion. But it sounds of it, they were just put together in Reinfurt's factories using parts intended for standard orbital tanks.
But it stands the know-how, but to put together a tank like that only exists in the Empire. And these unpredictable times, no other nation has the time or resources to try and develop extremely ineffectively STEM power weaponry. In a sense, because of that, just happened, the Imperial Army effect as a deterrent is even greater than ever. He's using a war as a diplomatic tool, and very effective at that.
None of this had even occurred to me. I have a long way to go before I'm fit to be the ruler of this country.
Don't beat yourself up too much about it. He's no ordinary foe to even the hardened veterans. The Chancellors always seem to be thinking several steps ahead of the rest of the world. It's impressive no matter what we may think of his actual ideals. I'm quite reckless to fool be trying to challenge him, if I do say so myself.
Don't be silly, Your Highness.
How you can say that with a smile on your face is utterly beyond me.
You should focus on building yourself a strong foothold to begin with. I do hope you'll be careful. No matter what may occur, be sure not to lose sight of exactly where you stand.
Of course, Your Majesty. If I were to go and bring shame upon myself now, I'd be wasting all the efforts involved in escorting me back home. I'll be sure to take what you said to heart.
Excuse me, Your Majesty. I don't know who this is.
One of the men.
Oh, her.
Oh. Yep.
Hilda? Whatever is the matter? It's not often I see you so flustered. My apologies, Your Majesty. It's just that a guest for you arrived all of a sudden at the castle. Oh, and Brad is loading up.
Pizza!
And brought you to a pizza at you and Coconut at the space in between Olivier and Her Highness the Queen.
Oh, you're lucky the Queen is pretty much going to put you in jail or something. Otherwise, you're lucky for that.
Ordinarily, I would not have rushed in while you were meeting with others, but the visitor is so irregular that I thought you should know at once. Irregular? How so?
It sounds like it's about time I take my leave then.
Actually, the visitor said he would like to greet you as well, and not just Her Majesty.
What?
Kinda. Just who is the visitor?
Well, he introduced himself as Chancellor Gilead Osborne of the Erebonian Empire.
And here he is!
Judging by your tone of voice, I imagine he's very punchable. He certainly looks the parts.
Oh, no, not just that. He is basically the equivalent of Thanos of the Trail series.
Oh, jeez. So really punchable.
What makes him so amazing as a villain is that when you play Cold Steel 3, that's all I'll say. But man, in your opinion, does he feel very, from the image you're seeing from him, opposing right now?
Oh.
Like, just based on his image, does he feel somewhat opposing?
Actually, yeah.
I gotta get his voice right. I'm not gonna try to do the Green Goblin voice because his voice sounds very like there's a deep voice of his.
Wait, it's voiced by William Dafoe?
No, not William Dafoe. I'm not gonna give him the William Dafoe voice because that would not do him justice. I'm trying to get his voice right from the games. Ah, isn't it an honor to be granted by the personal audience? I'm Gillith Osborne, representative of the Imperial Government. My apologies for my abrupt intrusion.
Saint says, does he even deserve justice?
That is a good question.
So you were Chancellor Osborne.
It's a pleasure to see you again as well, Your Highness. It's been years since we met, has it not? I hope these passing months have seen you well. Yes, your sounds not right. So, while I hope you forgive me for asking, just what did you promote someone as your stature to appear at the castle without warning?
Say says Osborne, yeah, may as well give him the Willie Dafoe voice.
No, I can't really do it's Osborne, this character, because oh boy, look. The thing is, after hearing Cold Steel, I can't do him the William Dafoe voice. I would do it, but I can't. He just feels so opposing that even my voice impressions would be like, I can't do it. It just make him like a joke character. It wouldn't work at all. I'm very much like to hear your side of the story. And don't get me wrong, Green Goblin is great and scary and stuff, but this guy is on another level. My apologies, Your Highness. You see, these past few days I've been exploring the Eastern Arabonia routine exceptions. It's been going very smoothly, more so than I had initially anticipated. I had enough free time in my schedule to pay ordinal visit. Oh, my, that's so. Naturally, I would have preferred to come here while the crisis was still unfolding like yourself did. Your notice? Unfortunately, the confusion in southern Arabonia was simply crazy in matter. I had no choice but to deal with that first. This was the first chance to present itself to come here and meet directly with Her Majesty, so I acted with utmost expectantly?
Yeah, I think it's expediency.
Expediency. I hope you forgive my lack of proper decorum in my following to give advice, notice of my arrival. That does make sense, at least. Regardless, please don't reconsider yourself with me. No doubt you wish to offer your greeting for your Majesty. Sorry. I was just kind of looking for his voice at Cold Steel 1. That's not a spoiler. But My thanks, Your Highness. Well then, allow me to extend my heartful greetings to both of you, Queen Elise and Princess Claudia. It's roughly clear the crisis that unfolded here has been quite ordeal for yourself and for your nation's people. You have my deepest sympathetic for the hardship you endured, as well as my commotion for bringing the accommodation for bringing the situation under control.
I thank you for your kind words, Your Excellency. If anything, we should be apologizing to you for the fact that the southern side of your nation was caught up in what should have been our problem. We should be the ones going to you rather than having you trouble yourself to come all the way to Liberal. I beg you to accept our apologies together with my deepest thanks for coming here today.
I do have a video of his voice and what he sounds like, but I'm going to try to skip the time. I'm going to show you a timestamp where he speaks and communicates.
Alright.
And you'll see why I couldn't do the I couldn't do his voice for Green Goblin voice. I would never ask for apologies. I heard what happened was work of Shavan organization stirring up trouble within your borders. While I meant well sending the military forces to aid you, I wouldn't have done something so careless. I had known the truth of the matter. My actions were rash, foolish. Even I was reprimanded by His Imperial Majesty for them.
Oh my!
Fortunately, His Highness the Prince was able to act with all due haste, put right my misstep before even greater harm was done. Okay, sorry. I just got it. I got his voice and the timestamp.
Alright.
Alright. The minute is 5:47. That's how he sounds.
5:47. Ads. Alright. Huh? The video looks a little blurry. Oh, there we go. There we go, it's not blurry anymore.
I'm overjoyed to see you safe and well, Princess Alpha. Clearly, the goddess has bestowed her blessings upon us.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, there's a reason why I couldn't really, now you know why I couldn't do the Green Goblin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I see it now.
And Sid, I hope you see why I couldn't do the Green Goblin voice for his character. Because it just wouldn't really fit.
Yeah.
I owe you a great debt of gratitude for that, Your Highness. And congratulations aside for your part in bringing an end to the crisis. Oh, I did nothing of the ordinary. I had a lot of help from Her Majesty, Her Highness, and the original General Wright, here too. Text message?
No, it's a notification.
Right, you say.
What?
Pleasure to meet you again, Your Excellency. I'm Cassius Bright, a Brigadier General in the Liberonian Royal Army, and probably the best father in all of gaming, according to a lot of the fandom. I wasn't aware of that.
Here, actually, Zephyr, I got some things for the game, and I'll send some pictures of the jersey and hat I got. Oh, alright.
The pleasure's all mine, I assure you. Your name is rather well known, even in the Empire. Not as much as yours is known here in Liberal. I would imagine it's an honor to be able to speak with you in person. It's certainly a surprise to be able to. Though coming here on a whim can't have been easy for a man as busy as yourself. Sounds as though I may have underestimated just how capable you truly are. Not at all. I was greatly impressed to see the royal effectiveness in dealing with the turbulent here. Your forces have proven powerful, yet flexible, capable of dealing with emergencies, ally, and
Decisively.
Decisively, thank you. And decisively. I might go so far to say it embodies the ideal of the Imperial Army with golden ranks never hope to realize. You flatter us. For your part, I hear you are responsible for the establishment of the Imperial Army and an intelligence division. Our army is in a deep, desperate need of a new one of its own, so I find myself quite envious. It almost sounds as though the two of us want the other has. So it does. May I ask you, Your Excellency, what will you be able to be doing now? My part, continue to lead Liberal today, so I'm afraid I won't be around much longer. Yes, so I've been told. I believe you're intending to make your grand arrival in Heimdall for the famous Arsail. I'm impressed you already are aware. I almost wish I could return to Erebonia on board it alongside you. Well, Alice, I'm afraid I have other business demanding my attention after I'm finished here. I'll be leaving Liberal separately this afternoon.
That is a shame. I would very much have liked you to invite you to this evening's banquets.
Please, you need not to go such trouble on my account. I feel as though I put you out enough showing up unannounced as I did. I say nothing of dying with such esteemed company. Still, I do have some time before the airship. I'll be on due to depart. That being the case, might I ask for a little of your time, Your Highness? I have a few things I'd like to discuss with you personally. Very well. I have some matter I would actually like to discuss personally with you as well. What a coincidence!
Allow me to have a room arranged for the two of you to have your discussion then. Hilda, if you would. Certainly, Your Majesty.
Here is the conversation.
I'm guessing this is like a bit of setup for Cold Steel.
I will answer that as soon as the cutscene is over.
Alright.
It's obvious that Her Majesty is quite the tea fancier, if this blend is anything to go by. The fragments of the temperature taste I had hard-pressed to find fault with any of it. I've always been more of a coffee man myself, but I have no doubt that I'll be content with a cup of this on my desk each morning. As much as I agree with you, I don't believe we're here to talk about beverages. So, shall we get to the point? What did you want to discuss with me? I see your surgeon and liberal has proven most fruitful. Pardon? When we last spoke, you struck me as a bright, flexible young man. And no doubt you still are, but now I see you as a resilient inner strength, grinding those asses. I'm sure His Majesty will be most delighted with your personal development. Meanwhile, I see your sane, fearless man I've always known you to be. More so, that crushing an aura about you seems to have only grown with time. It's as if you feed a resentment of those who live in the terrorists you annex.
Annex.
Or territories you annex. Annex. Thank you. Haha, word, Your Highness. Actually, I prefer the term political unification. Angst can carry such negative connotations, you know? Since the end of the 100 Days War, our army hasn't committed a single act of aggression. Of all the unifications have been entirely peaceful.
Hey, Haley, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Haley. Oh, you're quite right about that. On the surface. Oh? It's amazing how similar an execution process is every single time. It starts with nations or independent state with array of problems beyond repair. Those problems start to worsen, after which Jaegers and other dangerous elements enter the plunging public in order to all-time low. Desperate for a solution, the local government requests the help of the Imperial Army. Before they know it, they part of the Empire. Well, it's not though I can deny what you were saying. Each incident does share a certain commonalities. Still, to be expanded inevitable consequences of aid, unchecked growth, and progress in which we live. The Imperial Army is simply acting in the Empire's best interest, helping to stabilize our neighbors for good of the Empire. And it's understandable they would. I do find myself rather curious why the Intelligence Division members are going to such nations with such peculiar frequency. Well, before the problem, I described worsened no less. I won't press as where you come by, such information is curious. But I will say this is the most basic level of these actions are about a risk management. It's because we minimize such risks beforehand that the army has been able to successfully quell each problem in turn. With the small price of earning is disdain of the people in those nations, as an increased risk of terrorism in exchange. To tell you the truth, I had rather astound that you you had courage to come here to liberal all of your own to begin with. After you made yourself the biggest target of the terrorists in all of Arabonia. Ha ha ha! Your concern is touching, Your Highness. I would ask that you not trouble yourself with my safety. I impose some very skillful subordinates tasked primarily with eliminating the risk of terrorist attacks against me. Really? Now? That Lecter is one of them, I assume. Hahaha, a rather peculiar fellow, isn't he? But a very useful one all the time.
Wait, Lecter's with this asshole?
Yep. Yeah, he's basically, he works with them.
Jeez.
Cool. Yeah, so when you get to learn more about his character, why Lecter and Oswald work with him, it's going to be interesting. Working out his schedule for the trip and taking all necessary precautions to ward off terrorist threats were both his doing. Plus, you now understand why Lecter was always kind of ahead of the game when you were at the school situation, right?
Yeah.
And thanks to his camarade's efforts, I can depart for Crossville free from worries as soon as I finish this video. Crossville? Are you surprised? He'll be participating on top of a secret discussion with a representative of the Crossville government. Recently, a large amount of funding has been flown into the country through the Republic channels, putting our allies on the defensive. I've always meant to visit at some point. This seemed to be the perfect opportunity. Are you out of your mind? Crossville's full of enemies in different factions at each other's throats. And it's here now that even a hotbedded for terrorists and criminal organizations because of its position as a buffer state. Does that really sound like a place where Erebonian chancellors should be going, even as unofficial visit? I'm surprised you're here advocating your caution in the face of potential danger, Your Highness. After all, it was you who put the ancient city at risk, great risk, on your own safety, and returned unharmed after surveying it. Compared to such rousing risk-taking, my visit to Crossville will be child's play. As I'm sure you're aware, you're regarded as something of a hero back in the Erebonia now. To see a hero to make a grand return befitting his new-minded legend, and abroad the famous Arce, no less. Naturally, our hero has also the time to ensure that every well-known newspaper and magazine are aware of his homecoming too. Oh, I have no doubt that your triumphant arrival will be every bit as glorious as played out in your imagining, Your Highness. Do you be sure to capitalize on this chance as best you build yourself firm. God damn, you are an opposing figure.
Right?
Oh, God. God, it just... The way he talks in his portrait just... Oh, it just gives me that opposing look on his dialogue.
It just makes me want to give him like a Saitama level punch right to the face. Oh, Sing says if you had to get into a boxing match with this stupid clanker slash robot, and you got to bring one weapon, what's he bringing?
Tough one. Maybe a sword? I don't know. What would you get?
Probably an amp.
Okay. What is an amp?
It's basically well, it stands for electromagnetic pulse. It basically disables any electronic device that is within its blast range.
Oh, sounds like a Night Swing's bow staff from almost, but he doesn't do that. Haha. Do be sure to capitalize this chance as best. Okay, I think I've read that part.
Yeah, you did. I'm bringing Curious George. Here's why he'll get curious. Once he gets curious, act like you're screwed.
I expect great things from you, after all.
There we go. Yeah, it would be enough with a small blast range, but still, it would still be enough to take out the robot. Screen.
Hey, buddy! You haven't changed a bit, huh?
George Solos.
Really? Sounds like a ton of happened, huh? But it's nice to see you and your master are doing alright.
Elector?
That would be Chloe.
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, if you see C, Chloe's not too far from him, and vice versa.
Yep. Well, good day to you, Your Highness. I pray I'm not causing you any trouble by taking a tour of the castle like this. The view from this terrain certainly is beautiful, isn't it?
What happened to you, Lecter? He chatted, his father Kevin's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. He's just out of commission for the moment. How did you end up working for Chancellor Osborne?
I'm sorry, I haven't have the faintest idea of what you mean. Are you perchance mistaking me for someone else?
Your name is Lecter Arundel. You were the student council president at Genius Royal Academy, which you attended before leaving suddenly 2 years ago. So no, I'm not mistaking you for someone else. That would explain why we didn't see him in the first game.
Yep. But that's where you were wrong, because my name is actually Lecter. I can't really say the name.
I think
Terrell?
Probably Terrarundel.
Terrarundo. I can certainly see how our names could become a mix-up. However, they are scarcely close. Still now, please, just call me Lecter.
Don't try and joke around with me, Lecter. Do you have any idea how worried all of us were when you just disappeared without a word? You submitted your notice to leave the academy and then were never seen again. Even the other boys called Leo let out the cry of anger when he found out. No Lizzie could do was give a sad smile and say, "This is just like him," the whole time with tears in her eyes. Jill and Hans were heartbroken, and so was I. Yet, after all this time, you finally show yourself, knowing full well that I'm here, and this is how you act? By pretending you're someone else? Doctor!
Sorry, no need to be a scary glare. You're still taking things way too seriously. Looks like it's more than stepping up as a crown princess to change that part of you.
Oh!
But you know, seeing you makes me feel kind of relieved. I always figured if someone like you became a crown princess, you have virtually no freedom to do anything other than work. But from all the reach my ears, it sounds like you're actually doing all right for yourself.
Saying says this man like me, bro, doesn't give a fuck.
Even made some great new friends after I left the academy, didn't you? Nice.
I sure did. Nonetheless, it's thanks to you that I was able to change it all. You were the one that gave me the first push in the right direction. Never got the chance to thank you properly after you left. But all this time, I've always been grateful to you. Also, I'm taking this to attention. I haven't been bombing for quite some time. That is true.
Well, consider me an honored. Do I get a kiss in return? Don't push it, dude.
Don't push it. You do not. I may feel respect towards you, but nothing romantic.
Ah, that's a bummer. There was me, all taken by how pretty you become, wondering if this could be a start of something downright magical. And what happened instead, my dreams of romance and smooches are crushed. Nothing before they can be seen.
I know you don't mean a word of that, you know. You look very sharp yourself, though. It's surprising to see. Every time I've seen you before today, it was in a heavily freighted uniform, worn in the most sloppy way imaginable.
I think you'll find I was merely making a fashion statement.
And Saints is loading up. Give me your hands, everybody!
I wonder who he's gonna throw it to.
I don't know.
Oh. That wasn't the laziest and slobberest every part of it. It was carefully calculated and considered to have a maximum effect.
Scary thing is, I actually believe you. You always seemed as if you cared for nothing but having fun and causing trouble. Yet when it came down to it, you were wise beyond your years. And I finally seen part of the reason behind that today. I want to use it tonight, but I will use a baseball bat. Come here. Wait, what? I'll ask you again, Lecter. How did you end up working for Chancellor Osborne like this? Just what happened to you between you submitting your notice to leave the academy and now?
Do you now?
Seriously, you're just gonna switch scenes like that?
Haha, I have to admit, I never imagined that would be the case. Oh, on the contrary, I was expecting you to tell me to back off. Oh, Adios forbid! What is the reason would I have to suggest such a thing? After all, at the end of the day, our positions are functionally the same. I'm not sure I understand. Do you not think so? Personally, I find it difficult to believe that you would not harbor some hatred towards Ereboni as it is today. A grand empire clinging to the glorious of bygone era, ruled by nobility and shackled by meaningless conventions. Also, did you notice that the room is getting closer and closer?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? People call me the Blood and Iron Chancer, as though I hold the whole Erebonia in the palm of my hand. But in reality, my position is far more tenuous.
Tenuous.
Yeah, tenuous. I have supported allies in capital, certainly, but outside its walls, and the nobility holds far more sway than any of them. While it is true I hold a great amount of power in form of the Imperial Army, even then I only and truly command around 70% of it. The remainder is loyalty to nobility, who also maintain their own private armies. With those factors in, my advantage shrinkens substantially.
I just realized something. This is a start, Dory. Yeah, this is a pretty long cutscene.
You have no idea. So you see, I'm still very much the minus of a battle truly exert control. Which is why you're rebuilding your railways all over the country to expand your areas of influence. You've been accessing new territory to that same end. As long as though you clearly understand me, better than anyone else. That is why I say once again, work with me, Your Highness. With your support, our nation will bring about real reform faster than ever. The noble faction, bloated with centuries of decadence. I can't say the word. Decadence can be stopped before they even have a chance to unify against us. Surely that's why you desire more than anything. Let me ask you a simple question, Chancellor.
Hey, Grum, welcome on in. How you doing?
Hey, Grim. What connection do you have with Ouroboros? I'm afraid I'm not quite sure what you are asking. I will say this, however. I'm a firm believer in using every resource to my disposal in the name of achieving reform.
And now Grim is loading up.
That is why I believe handing politics. I see. Well, it certainly does seem as though we see eye to eye in many ways. And that's more of a reason why I'm afraid I must refuse your offer. Is that so?
Hey, I was gonna do a bit there, but this does seem like a serious cutscene.
Oh no, go express yourself. What were you gonna say?
When you look into each other's heart, you'll find that we're never too far apart, Chancellor. Now you're getting your pizza and not sharing again. Hey, I made it. Hey, Shy, welcome on in. How you doing?
Yes, I find it difficult, like the unnoble factions that exist in the Empire. Or perhaps you're right. The hate is more appropriate word. But my feelings of fear towards your methods are far greater than my feelings of hatred towards the nobles. What you seem to be doing is trying to compel Erebonia with delusive utopia to wipe them into enthusiastic frenzy. No doubt by successfully convincing the people people, the old guard, will fall into, metaphorically, firestorm created. And yet, the gears will have already begun turning. There will be no satisfying rouse.
Populace, yeah.
Populace with the thirst for revolution. The storm will keep growing larger, more reminiscent, and engulfing anything and everything in its wake. You know this, don't you, Chancellor? But of course. After all, that's what I intend to happen. The first stage of my reform. They'll be more happy to share further details with you if you are able to decide to work with me, Your Highness. In the meantime, I wish well to strengthen your foothold back in the Empire. Of course, it's your intention you'll find it is necessary to work those nobles you so despise. You truly do see through everything, don't you? Well, that sounds like the non-bell of the airship should be arriving shortly. Which means it's time for me to take my leave, I'm afraid.
God, he even has a good tea of this punchable evil. That's how you know you hate. That's how you know you gotta hate him.
Yep. This guy, like I said, this guy is basically the Thanos of the Trail series. And all will be told why he's the Thanos of the Trail series in Cold Steel 3, but the fact that he is set up as a major antagonist down the road is, from the very third game, tells you a lot about his character. Even in Crossbow, you're going to start to see, Azure, you're going to start to see why he is the way he is. Like, holy shit.
Damn.
I look forward to seeing you again in the capital in 2 weeks' time.
I take it the discussion is over, Jen? What's wrong? You look awfully tired.
Oh, nothing. I had a lot of serious dialogue than I usually am, but I think I'm fine now. Just feeling of awe anew what a monster I decided to pick a fight with. I think it's probably about time for the airship to arrive. I'm going to have to stop you there to get going.
What?
See you, Sig. Next time I see you, I'll bring you some Arabonia salami as souvenir, okay?
Wait! Are you planning to just disappear without telling me his second time?
Oh, got an important question for you. Did you fall in love with someone while I was away? How the fuck do you know?
How the fuck do you know, dude?
Hit the nail on the head, huh? Ah, that's so cute. First love, right? Too bad this is in Trails of Cold Steel. You would have had. I guess there were 3 girls, adopted sister, and a girl who's a pirate, and the third one who is basically yourself, and in love with the lone guy from Parabonia, correct? How's that feel? A heart, a flutter 1 minute, end of the world the next.
Don't you dare start teasing me! But you're right, though, I did. He rejected me in this very spot not that long ago.
Wait, you're joking, right? There's no coincidence I didn't see coming.
I'm not so sure about that. Feels like you know everything sometimes.
I'm not some kind of all-knowing, all-sensing divinity. That's what makes the world so interesting to me.
Oh!
I'm happy for you, Chloe. Knowing the pain of lost love is what makes a girl blossom in a humble, in my opinion. Do you feel like the whole experience let you step close to the person you want to be?
Well... What about you? Do you feel you're getting closer to becoming the... Do you feel that you're getting closer to becoming the person you want to be? But being at the Chancellor's side?
Kinda hard to do that when I don't have a person I want to be to begin with. I'm just sticking with him because it feels like it'll be fun, that is all. I've been doing it since before I joined the Academy, in fact.
You have?
The Prince is proving surprisingly capable, but still isn't as matched for the Chancellor. Tell him watch his back, alright? So that he doesn't get swallowed up by that monster after he gets tired of dancing.
Goodbye, Lecter. Oh, I figured that was gonna be the last part to the store.
No. There's more.
Thank you all for winning. The Calabria International Airliner bound for the Principality of Vermiferia will be departing momentarily. Please mind your footing when boarding. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thanks. So that was the Blood and Iron Chancellor. I can't believe he actually went out of his way to use a civilian airship, and he probably has a private one of his own. I'd heard rumors about how out of the ordinary he is, but he lives up to all of them.
He keeps me on my toes, to put it playfully enough. Him aside, thanks for coming all the way this way to see me off, Kara.
I was lucky. I just happened to have visitors here at the same time. Right time. Feels like this is going to be the last chance we get to see one another for a while, after all.
Don't worry, we might see each other in one of the arcs later on, I guess. Hey, do you stop breaking the fourth wall every year? Oh, come on, the game has been out for years. What can you do, Fox? Okay. Rather unfortunate, my dream always was to live away my days in the lap of luxury, surrounded by women as beautiful as you.
Well, good luck with that. Changing the subject though, who was the young man at the Chancellor's side? It didn't strike me as your ordinary guy.
Oh, could you tell?
But of course. I say I'm used to running into people who are out of the ordinary at this point. You sure fought enough of them.
His name is Lecter Arndale. He's a secretary who was sent here by the Imperial government. Apparently he's one who planned out the details of the Chancellor's visit to Liberal. I can't pretend to know much regarding his background, but he's exceptionally skilled at what he does.
Actually, I know a little. What? Oh?
Is that true?
Yes. Explain that Lecter once attended the same academy as her and had served as a student council president. She also mentioned about his sudden disappearance at the Academy Festival 2 years ago.
Unbelievable.
Then...
Someone connected to the Chancellor had visited Liberal first. Then he's very likely to have his own veritable information network established here long before I even came up with the idea. I think it's safe for us to assume that's the case. Which all means it's also to assume that he knows every detail about that happened here since. From a coup of defeat to the crisis regarding Oriole, all of it.
This man gets more unbelievable by the minute. He actually gave me a message to pass on to you earlier, too. Watch your back so you don't get swallowed up by that monster when you get tired of dancing.
He sure knows how to sting where it hurts, doesn't he? I feel like I can see the whole new world of pleasure opening up before my eyes. Oh, come on over here. Can you take it this?
Jeez!
Okay. He should know better than getting outdone at every turn. Like, this is really not my style.
What do you mean?
Captain Sherrastar?
I'm not a
I have a
captain!
little favor. I have a... Cheers. I don't really know how to say your name in English. I have a little favor I'd like to ask for when we're in the air. Oh, never mind, Olivia.
Yeah, when are we getting a touching grass stream?
Haha, I'm rather impressed how Prince Olivert has come along. No matter how he chooses to act from here on, he will have his use, to be certain. You would say that, given that you think of everyone as at your pawn. There's me, the prince, that society. Indeed, I am such the same. We are pawns of the vast game board that is the Empire, where a thrill like no other will take place. But it's because of you two, which see how the game plays out, that you have chosen to stand with me, is it not? Well, hey, what can I say? Just don't forget that this piece right here might not be loyal. And such portrayal would be perfectly fine by me. Or did you honestly think I'd never consider the possibility it may happen? Just thought I'd come up and say it. How the other Ironbloods doing, by the way? And Ironbloods is going to be a term that's going to be relevant in another scenario, which I'll reveal later on. They're another organization that works for the Chancellor. They're all doing very well by the sounds of it. At the rate things are going, there's a chance that all the prince's efforts will be for naught. Perhaps I ought to hold back on him a little. You sure don't pull any punches, do you? You know something? I wouldn't write him off so easily if I were you in your shoes. What?
Oh, hi!
What?
Okay, question. How do you throw that? How do you throw a bouquet in the air that high up without it getting blown in the other direction? If you look at the windows on the right-hand side of the airship, damn it. We've been informed that he's on his way to the Imperial capital with Prince Oliver to everybody in the Empire. But he's also given us a message relating to all the passengers aboard today. He gives thanks to idiots for the good fortune to have been able to meet you today. May your journey be filled with beautiful roses and a blessing, and of course may your journey to your homes be a safe and pleasant one. That marks the end of his message. And that power and the loss of gravity not working.
I never thought there were bigger dumbasses in the world than me, yet here we are.
Oh, hey, Sedan, welcome back.
Hey, Zephyr. Thanks.
Very well, you dubious prince. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Show me how long you could hold out against me. Now, I can finally say it. Alright. What you saw, Zephyr, is that this is basically a setup. Like you said, this is a setup for the Cold Steel arc.
I know it.
Yep.
5 points.
All those dialogue.
I was making a Harry Potter reference. Instead of saying Gryffindor, I said Zephydor.
Yep. Yeah, all that dialogue. Now we gotta just get Richard and everybody else here back here and stuff. Richard and Ren.
By the way, I watched
might
the
want to
first
stop.
episode of The Forsaken Saintess and her foodie road trip in another world. And it's a pretty cute and fun anime so far, but I hate that the first episode leaves off on a cliffhanger.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you good.
yeah, I was gonna say that, Zane did say he was gonna show us something in the like his hat in Jersey.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Alright. Alright. And there it is. Ooh. Wait, what is that? EST 7. Oh! Oh! Estimated 1776. Yeah, it does still look nice, scene. When the hell did Sadet join? Just now.
I appear out of nowhere for some reason.
Hey!
shit, I just realized I should switch party members back to how they were a second ago. Well, before the door.
Can you go back and fix it?
Oh yeah, I can. This team does have fast travel, and the point of fast travel too isn't too far from here.
Okay. By the way, my mom stopped by to check how I'm doing, and she brought me pizza.
Nice, nice. What kind of pizza?
Canadian.
Ooh.
It's got cheese, ham, bacon, mushrooms. It's delicious. And yes, it's Canadian bacon and Canadian ham.
Nice. Think it was probably $50. Seems like it was a good $50.
It was $35 according to my mom.
Oh no, that was a response to Saint.
Know something about the Fallen Hero timeline in the Zelda series?
What's that?
Not a lot of the stories there are deep. The only one that I can think of on the top of my head in that timeline is Link's Awakening that's deep.
What about Wind Waker?
Wind Waker is in the adult timeline.
Oh.
Yeah, where the hero vanishes. There's a difference between vanishing and being defeated.
True. Son of I hate these things. You always hit like a freight train.
And that one doesn't really have a lot of depth besides the first one. That timeline, which is Wind Waker, because you're dealing with the consequences of the Hero of Time's disappearance. Because we all know that eternal is just a fancy way of saying a long time. In a lot of media. Because despite it being quote-unquote eternal, which shouldn't be another fancy word for forever, it's not really forever.
Yeah.
Eventually, that eternal seal will break.
Upon the golden...
Whether it's because of some moron that's like, oh, there can't be anything that bad. It's probably just a lot of treasure and everything thing about something bad is just bogus. You get those type of characters that treat eternal seals like that, and then you get the classic, it's worn down over time.
Hmm.
We're good to go.
And then you also get the ones that are smart enough as a villain to leave a piece of themselves out there to take a form that can undo the seal. Those are the really smart ones.
Feels like the Zelda series in general had a bunch of smart villains.
I've heard a theory that Ganondorf wasn't always evil. Yeah, based on what he said in The Wind Waker. Because his people did live in a desert, and a desert is a pretty tough place to live in.
Mm-hmm.
So dry and arid and hot all the time. And it's really hard to grow things in that climate that aren't for that climate, because various vegetations can only survive certain climates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like he wanted a better place for his people. That's why he invaded Hyrule.
Also, Boogie's cut in half.
His curse had to take hold.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Whose curse?
Boogie's cut in half.
Well, specifically Demise's curse, not Ganon.
Yeah. Yeah, because Demise is the one who started this whole thing in the first place.
Yep. And I'd hate to say this, but based on what Demise's curses says, the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, Demise's curse would be considered potentially ineffective if the blood of the goddess disappears.
Hmm.
Because the spirit of the hero can get reborn again and again.
Mm-hmm.
However, the blood of the goddess, unless there's like hidden lost relatives, there's only been one line for the blood of the goddess. And that's the royal family's line.
Hmm.
So, unfortunately, in order to stop the cycle, technically Zelda would have to disappear.
Yeah.
Because nobody remembers that curse, because it's been ages since it was set, nobody's going to be able to put 2 and 2 in Hyrule.
Hmm. Yeah, not unless we get another game with some more time travel shenanigans.
Time travel shenanigans? Or one that takes place in a future where somebody actually discovers some old runes that talks about this curse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no fun reading the treasure boxes, Zephyr?
Oh. It's another one of those weird story entries. She said 2636. She cited in a way that was half frustrated, half disappointed. She never cared about money. Why would he try to win an argument with it? She could only speak violently in her mind. My husband is an idiot.
Also, I sent something inside chat, too.
Oh?
Oh, by the way, Fox, I got something funny to tell ya.
What's up?
So I was in a conversation earlier today when it came to Pal World. I put up a GIF doing all aboard the hype train, and somebody asked, "Are we getting trains in game now?" I let them know, no, I'm just riding the hype train to 1.0. Yeah, it's a long train ride, but it's worth it. They respond with, "Did you stock enough coal for the ride?" I said, "Yeah, the coal even has a brand name too. It's called People's Excitable Energy Brand Coal." And the person ended up abbreviating it, saying the PEE. Need a better name for it. Just ended up dying of laughter after that.
That does sound pretty funny.
That's holy crap.
How was the,
Yeah, I just saw it. The fan art is beautiful.
Like, can you see who is in the background as well with them?
In the background? Oh!
Yep.
Oh, I do see someone in the background. Oh! Oh, it's Lo and Joshua's sister.
Yep.
I didn't notice that at first. Yeah, I imagine they're smiling down on them.
Probably.
Wow, that is beautiful art.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Empty. Someone must have taken a chest phrase that used to be in here. Oh, Sing says, "Today I'm asking you the same question I asked these two earlier. If you have to get in a fight with this stupid clinker / robot, you got to bring one weapon. What's you bringing?"
Question. Am I able to use any weapon regardless of previous experience?
I would assume so.
Because if that is the case, boy, do I got a lot of choices.
Plus, if you think about it, literally anything could be a weapon, so you got plenty to work with.
Yeah, but I'm also stating, if I can work with any weapon regardless of previous experience, because in order to use a weapon properly, you have to have experience.
True. He says, "A weapon is a weapon. There's no limitations to the weapon."
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in...
Meaning...
I'm assuming that's a yes.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure there was a weapon in a game that can destroy robots. Question, is it do fantasy weapons count? Like, for example, the Levin sword from Fire Emblem, where it can, like, shoot lightning from a distance, despite also being a sword.
I said an EMP earlier, electromagnetic pulse, but like on a smaller blast radius. It's an easy win, but still.
I'm trying to cover my bases here. Just so I know what I'm working with.
He says, don't matter if you have experience or not, a weapon is a weapon, fictional, real, don't matter, it counts.
Okay, so... Am I able to use magic as a weapon?
That does fall under fictional.
Yes, but it's so depending on the magic itself and the world we're dealing with. Because magic can be an innate part of somebody's abilities, or it could be like a blessing sort of thing. It all depends on the world we're dealing with here.
Mm-hmm. You can use magic to spawn a flamethrower. Go ahead, it counts.
That doesn't answer my question. Like, can I cast a fireball at the opponent, or is the spell just to, like, generate a weapon?
And another story entry. Certainly, come on in. Hideko will listen to anything Sato had to say, but no one can know the horrible fate that awaited Hideko to this day. The spell could be whatever you want it to be. That's what he says.
So I can cast offensive magic.
This seems to be the case.
And what is it that I was fighting again?
A robot.
Does this robot have any immunities, weapons, like, or is it just a plain old robot? Like, what kind of robot are we dealing with here? Because in various medias, different type of robots have different abilities. Like, does it have hovering abilities, which would make it immune to a lot of Earth-based attacks because it could fly? Is it like a type of metal that resists most temperatures of flame before melting? And what's its power source? Is it lithium? Magical?
He just says it's a plain old robot.
Can this robot talk? And when you say plain old robot, once again, what's its power source? Is it a lithium battery? Is it a nuclear battery? Is it a magic core? You were just laughing at how I'm trying to, like, put more into it, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh! That didn't take so long. Is that our exit out of this plane? Doesn't look like there's anything standing between us and it either. Time to make the mad dash for the... Wait. Oh.
No, let both. Okay. So that I do have a voice that you can do. I have a voice. If that's okay. You will play as Ren in this situation.
Right?
Yep.
The small child in this group here. The one with the purple hair.
And
What's her
the
personality?
thing is, she doesn't sound. Okay, go ahead, Zephyr. Can you tell her about her personality?
It's a little mischievous, a little sadistic, but had a very troubled past. Basically.
And as well as there's a sense of intelligence and smartness as well. Mischievous intelligence is the proper word.
Yeah. The power source is ever assault. What the fuck?
What?
What's the fuck saying?
What he said the power source was?
My soul, apparently. I don't remember this happening. Jesus Christ. What's up? I can smell the distinctive scent of the underworld.
That can extract Zephyr's soul so I can put it back in Zephyr's proper body.
So the robot didn't talk, so I think it can't speak. I mean, if you want, I think Zephyr gets our soul back. Jesus Christ. And it grows stronger by the second. What? Are we gonna get surrounded by magic circles then? No, this isn't going to come from a circle. It's coming from above! Oh! Arachnophobes beware!
The itsy bitsy spider is not the itsy bitsy!
Ooh, what?
Spiders!
Oh, cute. They're trying so hard to be intimidating for us, aren't they?
These are the three gluttonous arachnid sisters, kin of the 77 devils featured in Testaments. They weave nightmares that consume the souls of those that wander into their labyrinths. So this is what real devils are like, huh? They should have looked apart. But they're not gonna be enough to stop us. Let's get nasty! Right! Say says, do you have any other questions now, to that?
Nope.
Also, that was a perfect voice into that, way better than how I do it.
Yeah!
I tried to tap into my little mischievous side.
I should probably put up an arch wall too. Now he's asking, what is your weapon?
Give me a second.
Oh, son of a... Petrified, really?
Man, they're trying to make you a stoner, huh? That was a bad pun, wasn't it?
It kind of was. It was funny, but damn. Yeah, I'm more upset about the petrified status.
Yep. The only thing that's the old game, petrified, you gotta cover it as soon as possible.
Yeah, because as soon as you get hit while you're petrified, that's pretty much instant death.
Yep. Then freaking, I believe in Daybreak or Cold Steel 3 they fixed it.
That far?
Yup. That's how far they had to fix it. Oh, you should have showed the dead Wheel of Time.
Oh shit!
Great ass move.
Whoops.
Oh well. It's all good. It's all good. We'll probably get it next time.
Yeah.
Wheel of Time is an awesome move.
Alright. Alright, better pull up Darth Wall again.
Just figured it out.
Shows the dead.
Time magic to make the machine get very, very brittle.
Ooh.
So brittle that once it tries to move, it will just fall apart on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't put a limit on what kind of weapon, first of all.
That is
You
true.
allowed magic, you did not put a limit on what type of magic.
Think you're clever?
Basically, you made a lawless world
Die with honor.
where anything and everything is possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, literally anything goes. Saint's
I was
weapon.
just about to say, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Saint's weapon was Curious George.
What did that monkey do to you?
So did not give us any self-limitations as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like how much our stamina / whatever mana amount we have. So taking in the factor that you did not give any rules or limitations, you basically allowed the most absurd and craziest type of things to be allowed.
Yeah.
This is why storytellers put rules into their world unless it's following cartoon, like old cartoon logic.
Now, as I was about to say,
Oh, motherfucker! Why?
yeah, I was about to say, Zedette actually has seen a little bit of Ren's backstory in the Trail series. A little bit. Not too much. Honestly, I'll tell you this, I hate spiders in this game.
I already hate them.
They can handle some video game spiders, but not all. like one thing my ex did to me one time in a video game. We were playing Conan Exiles, and we went to explore an area, and we saw this giant-ass spider, which freaked me out. And the most ridiculous part of it is that he was the one that attacked the spider, but the spider, for some reason, aggroed onto me.
Jeez.
And he's half off because it makes no sense why the spider would go after me when he was the one that shot it. So I was running for my life because I was not prepared for a fight. Because when it comes to survival games, I'm usually the group's pack mule. So I'm always up in speed, stamina, and carry weight sort of deal. So I basically bolt it and jump into the water, staying under it so the spider can't get to me. And yeah, when it comes to survival games, I'm usually the pack mule.
We're good to go.
Because
That's
technically
new.
being the pack mule is supporting the team. You're the one carrying everything.
I was saying, like, that's a new word. Pack mule. I've never heard of that word.
You haven't?
Really?
No. No, I've never heard of the phrase before. What is a pack mule?
It's basically the player designated to carry everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. That sucks.
Mm-hmm. But I'm also usually the one that builds everything in bases, so... I'm usually the
At least
one
you're able.
putting up the general design.
At least you get the potions and the health stuff. Like, if you ever play a Souls game, that'd be very helpful.
Thing is, Souls games aren't really... multiplayer, are they?
Not typically.
Oh, no, they are. No, actually, no, they are, actually.
The way that
Oh.
a survival game would be.
Yeah, you can actually have up to 4 players in a Souls game. And right now, the recent Elder Scrolls game has, like, you can have up to 4 players to play. For assistance and stuff. Let me see. Yeah, according to Elden Ring, the new Elden Ring game, up to 4 players at one time. As for Dark Souls, let me see how many players you have.
I'm
Up
only
to
aware of
6.
3.
Well, actually, no. According to this, you can summon up to 2. The third game you can summon to 3. Or size to 4. And yeah, you can bring up to 2 or 3 players to help you. So yay! You can have reinforcements. As I remember playing the DLC for Bloodborne, and my god, those bosses in the DLC were hard to the point I had to ask for help.
Blade nets?
I figured a skill with the word net in the name would lower your speed
Yeah.
/ movement.
Yeah. Or you just prevent movement outright temporarily.
This new Ren's
Yep.
has crashed, don't we?
Oh, it's this one for the second game.
Yep, the one that basically Gave you a bro moment.
Pretty much! Haley says, here's the thing, Static. The most recent Elden Ring game isn't a Souls-like, as far as I know. It isn't?
It actually kind of is, actually, from what I played. It is a Souls game. It has the same mechanics and everything else that's like a Souls game. However, there's a little bit of a difference, I think. From what I remember, it's more like an open world Souls game. And I think the checkpoint system is a little different. So I did play a little bit of Elden Ring with my friend Mr. Vegito Pro.
Imagine if the Pokemon company had the balls to make a dark Pokemon game that's a Souls-like.
No, I'm not talking about the DLC or the sequel to the Souls game. I'm talking about the original Elden Ring.
DLCs or sequels. Where did you get DLCs and sequels from? Imagine Nintendo and the Pokemon Company doing a Pokemon Souls-like that is dark.
I was about to say.
Oh no, I was actually referring to Haley's earlier
DLCs and sequels.
I was referring to Haley's earlier comments that.
Oh.
That's the reason.
Kind of like made me go, what the fuck? Did you somehow mishear what I said? I know I'm bad for mishearing, but at least my mishearings are usually close in syllables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. It's in its own game, Haley. I know Ishnai has been... I think Ishnai has been playing the Elden Ring with Drunken Vulture and Haru before.
Ooh.
But continue what you were saying, Sadet. Sorry.
Do I need to say it a third time?
Please do. Because I wasn't really paying attention.
I swear some of the sounds that you people get to me making could be used for monster sound effects.
Hey, you said it, not me. What the fuck?
Goddess, have mercy.
Well, her HP
You
was
can
pretty
imagine
low.
a Pokemon game. Oh. Yeah. Imagine a Pokemon game being a Souls-like game, or something that's dark.
A dark Souls-like game for Pokemon.
Would you be the would you be the trainer or would you be the Pokemon?
I don't know.
Alright, real quick. Hi, 3144 Monfor, how you doing? Do you play PSL2 Fantasy Star Online 2? Actually haven't touched that game in hot minutes. I kind of been meaning to.
I used to play it a lot years ago.
Visualizing the Souls game that's talking about, I can imagine you playing as the Pokemon trainer, trying to capture random monsters, battling, but at the same time being somewhat similar to Legend of Arceus, where you're sort of in a scenario of danger and you have a health bar and stuff like that. And if you die, you basically go back to the last checkpoint. And the boss fights, you can actually capture them at the last minute. That'd be an incredible game and more challenging and terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be amazing, though. Thanks, Adet, for giving me an imagination of a cool Pokemon game that Nintendo may or may never do. Or no, the Pokemon Company.
Yeah, well, Game Freak.
Yeah, maybe in a spin-off series or something like that.
And on the very odd chance they do, hopefully Ilka isn't in charge of it. Ugh.
Clever. Die with honor.
Okay, down to one spider.
Hey!
Why? Of course we're still dealing with freaking petrification.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're good to go! We're good to go!
Yeah, I mean the music is pretty good though.
It is. Yeah, it's possible on the music. It sounds so grandiose. I love it.
Right? Nicola's room in theater, blood be like. That's what Haley said. Not sure what that means.
Wait, what?
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Haley said something in the comment section. Besides that.
Nilika's room in theater blood be like. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, Haley.
Same.
What?
By the way, Fox,
Mm-hmm.
I think you and Zephyr might enjoy the anime I was talking about earlier.
The foodie anime?
Probably. Probably.
Yeah, probably. Also, here's the Wheel of Time.
Wanna see what I got?
Maybe we could give it you guys could give it a try later? Potentially?
Yeah.
Too slow! Hardcore Wheel of Time!
Fucking love that.
Yep.
Old school RuneScape. Oh!
Also, me and Sadet also checked out an anime that was really good.
Oh?
Holy shit, the animation was really good.
Are you talking about the one that I found a name for that involves the kid with creation magic?
Oh, no. Well,
Or are you talking about the rearguard one?
are you talking about... I was talking about the witch one, the historian wand and the sword.
Magic one, where the main character doesn't have magic, but he can still kick ass.
That sounds like the Black
Pretty much.
Clover.
Oh, no, it's not Black Clover at all.
The main
Very
character in
different.
Black Clover, well, he doesn't have a typical type of magic. He has a different type of magic called anti-magic.
Hmm?
So it's basically like a different type of magic compared to what is traditionally used.
Yeah.
But that's still a type of magic.
Who's up with that last one? That was so unfair. It must have been Zigma, the Tree Sister's mother. And even she was not able to stop us, thankfully. What the? That's...
Looks different.
Yeah, it's not golden like the other stones.
Like a silvery white.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so first golden ceiling stones, now it's silver ceiling stone. Where's the crystal one?
Good question.
What?
Still in development.
That looks like... That's a ceiling stone, alright? Another ceiling stone, huh? I honestly figured Brandon's was gonna be the last.
Huh? So I was in a pretty stone like that when you found me too? Feel like a princess in a fairy tale.
You kind of were like a little princess, actually. I think this one may actually be different. The other stones had a strange sense of warmth when you held them. Not so for this one. Really? Is it because it has something bad in it? No, instead of the usual warmth, it seems to have a cool, almost divine feel to it. Almost as if it might contain the goddess herself within. Oh.
Sharp as usual. Oh, and here he is.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Who's that? So you decided to show your face again, did you?
The price is still unconscious, I
Priestess.
see. What a shame.
The priest.
Hmm?
Priestess.
The priest is still unconscious.
Yeah, I just said that. The priest is still unconscious, I see. What a shame.
Okay, if any of you have played the second game, that hair should look very familiar.
Or the first game.
Should I get the red flags out?
Sorry, what?
Should I get the red flags out for this guy?
Ah.
I'm referring to villain type red flags.
Kind of hard to say.
I mean, it's someone in the middle because it's hard to figure out his ordeals and what he's about. That's for sure. Because when you see him in the second game, it's hard to figure out what he's up to.
Yeah, he's a hard to read guy.
Without going... Yep. I was rather surprised to find out that he can only use his stigma power against heretics. Even the power of magnitude is meaningless if it's limited, and has such repercussions. I almost pity him. To tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting you to reach this point so quickly.
Oh, excuse me.
Your final is inordinary capability.
Oh? Might you be referring to me?
Thanks to you, I ended up having to make my appearance sooner than I was expecting. I suppose I should expect no less from the host of the Grand Cell finest tea party.
That's very true.
Regardless, I came to full duty and fulfill it. I shall.
We're gonna have to fight him, are we?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
Think of a stone as a gift for gathering all the pieces scattered throughout the phantasm. It contains not an additional piece, but a rule book of all sorts that you may find beneficial.
A rule book? That certainly explains why it feels different compared to the others. Does this mean you're finally ready to face us head on rather than continuously taunting us?
Whether the time comes is entirely up to you. For now, all I'll say is this. On the next game board, all you will find yourself is face to face with a number of trials to overcome.
He's escaping again! Wait a damn minute! It's all I've got to say. What kind of trials?
Huh. A variety in all shapes and sizes. Even I will be the one of them.
You?
Really now.
I eagerly anticipate seeing whether you are able to overcome them all and make it to me. Don't disappoint me now.
Oh! It's almost as if he can't help but try to taunt us. He takes us long enough to see something cryptic and at least before elaborating every single time. Can never get a read on that guy.
Well, he's been like that since the second and first game, so it's hard to figure out what he's always doing.
Yeah. Oh, I just love those types. Something wrong, Estelle? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, you might have got nothing but cryptic teasers out of him, but we do have a new ceiling stone to unlock. I think we should head back to the garden and get to it. I agree. Quite curious as to what this rulebook is as well. Oh, it just warped straight over there.
You've got a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Aside from a certain game series, this is probably the one game I've played with the most party members. Also, Julian A, thanks so much for the raid. How was your stream? Oh. Let's see. Pirates of the Caribbean All Might. It's a Pirates of the Caribbean MMO? Oh shit, I might have to check that out. How was it? Just gotta thank you, and yes, private server specifically. Oh, I getcha.
By the way, lately Pirates of the Caribbean's been being used for memes. A little bit more.
Oh.
I saw one where basically the Steam logo was on Jack Sparrow's face while he was going up the stairs. Well, three other guys, one was trying to go down the stair avoiding a bottle hitting the head, which was Nintendo. That had the PlayStation and Xbox logos on their faces were just fighting each other.
Nice. Yes,
Meanwhile, Steve is just avoiding all of that and going up the stairs calmly.
That's awesome.
You're right. I wonder who's going to appear out of it.
The LG game closed in 2013, so that made a private server and made it almost borderline better than the base game. Ooh. Might have to see if I can find that. Also, for those that are new here, hi, my name is Zephyr Blaze. I am a Dimension Hopper VTuber, and I am also an RPG enthusiast. And right now, I am playing Legend of Heroes Trails of the Sky Part 3, the finale of the first arc of the series. And we just got done finishing with one of the later areas, if I'm not mistaken. Well, not quite end game, I think, but sort of getting there.
Getting there, yep.
Yeah, I even feel like this is still like a mid game.
Despite how big the party is, looking like it should be end game.
Yeah, not even Final Fantasy typically gets this big a party.
I think the Trails of franchise is the only one that can have that big of a party.
No, there's bigger.
Oh, no.
There is a lot bigger. There is a fuck ton bigger.
Just have
you have...
oversized team.
My dear
Sadet,
have you heard?
Are you familiar with a franchise called Suikoden?
No.
Yes.
That franchise, every single party in those games clocks in at a grand total of 108.
Damn.
Yes. Yeah, if you thought Trails had like a big cast of characters, no. That game has like 100 party members with you.
Yeah, I also forgot about the Fire Emblem franchise having a good amount of characters.
Fire Emblem ain't got nothing on Suikoden.
I'm just remembering other games that have like technically a big party / team.
True.
That's fair. It's completely fair.
The game was held neglected in its later years due to the Golden Child Club Penguin. Makes sense. Game closed down along with Toontown and Pixie Hollow to put funding into Club Penguin, and yeah, I completely forgot about Pixie Hollow. Was that the one with was that the Tinkerbell one? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, the Tinkerbell one. Oh, yeah, I thought that sounded familiar. Ooh. Wonder if there's a private server for that one as well. Likely. Yeah, I'll also look that one up as well. Chloe?
Is something wrong?
No, it's just the like winning eating.
Claudia.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Yeah, there's so many people in this party now that it's hard to keep track of who's voicing you.
Oh yeah, I can pretty much remember.
Carry spreadsheet.
Yeah, I can remember. Obviously, I'm the boy characters except for Molar and
yep, Molar and Zan.
But I do remember for Josette and Estelle, and the priestess is Chloe. I'm also Agate, Olivier, and everybody else. Mostly the boy characters in this scenario. And you're also Tita too, Sedette.
Yep.
But
Little
what was I about to say? What is it? If Grim was here, she would be voicing Annalise, but since she's not here, I think the one who has to replace her voice is you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the captain of the Liberal Army is Zephyrs.
Yep.
I keep track. And Sherazard is also Zephyr.
Yep. I mean,
Anyway.
Oh, excuse me.
what the heck?
That was a burp from deep within.
It sounded like you were doing Super Saiyan, but got cut off like 1 second in. I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
What's wrong? I guess. called a bird when that happens.
I'm gonna have to clip that and show you later. I mean, Potco is the most neglected of the bunch overall, and the game mainly survived off of in-game events of the devs that played his characters canon to the ongoing story, doing heavy roleplay and special events. Damn. Okay.
The late reading it. I forgot my lines. I'm so sorry. I forgot my lines, everybody.
Whoops. Huh?
I just figured I'd fill that in with some bullshit, you know?
Hey, so that you might want to also read this. And a certain Grimblin is not here right now.
That comes as no surprise.
Can't stop with the giggling, eh? Oh yeah, that's kind of the thing with me. It's fairly easy to get me laughing.
Same here.
It's her. What did the bird say when his cage broke? Cheap, cheap, and now it's free, free. Nice.
Oh, I'm free.
What?
She looks like.
She kind of looks like she could be related to Chloe.
I'll be honest. I was thinking, Sailor Mercury, is that you? Or is that Sailor Neptune?
I can see it.
I am so glad I can finally communicate with you like this. I wonder how many hundreds of years it's been since I was last able to hold a true conversation.
What do you call a second dwarf that broke out of prison? Oh? What's that, Haley? Your Highness, wait. A small, medium, at large. God damn it, that's brilliant.
That's pretty funny.
You aren't you? It's a pleasure to have the chance to meet one of my own descendants. And allow me to extend a hand of welcome to all of you visitors to my garden. My name is Celeste. Celeste de Assuis.
I think it's all fleece. And now the ghost is forgetting how to pronounce her own last name.
It's been how long? I'm pretty sure it's been over 100 years, maybe over 1,000. Of course I'm going
Maybe 300.
Fair.
You try being stuck in something, you smart-to-mouth beat.
And we're bringing it back now.
Oh, we're back to Kevin's past again.
You reached the Emerald City Church. How may I help you?
Oh, is that you, Kevin? I didn't think you'd be there already, so I was just going to leave a message with the priest.
Oh, hey, Rufin.
Oh!
Rufina.
Oh, I figured this would be after, the bit of lore dump from, last time.
Yeah, I got here late this morning. How about you? What do you think you'll be getting here?
I'm going to be a little late, I'm afraid. There's been an accident or something, so the train's been delayed. I probably won't be getting there until this evening now.
Gotcha, I'll wait here till you arrive. I think Rise and the kids would get all bent out of shape if I showed up without you.
Oh, please. I'm sure you're just exaggerating. Although, speaking of Rise, I hope you've been thinking about how you're going to cheer her up.
I got it all planned out. I've been stocking up on souvenirs from her mission. I've been going on.
Oh, yeah, okay, off topic, but I can't help but thinking a small Pokemon is gonna jump out of Kevin's hair any moment now, because it looks like tall grass.
Actually, you saying that? My brain just put an image that a Rattata just popped out of his hair.
That's the image I had too.
Stop sharing a brain cell with me, Zuck.
No, I was thinking oddish for me.
You seriously gotta stop sharing a brain cell.
I can't help it sometimes.
We do that way too much.
Snapper.
We do that way too much.
Should be enough to snap her out of her funk.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Girls her age are more complex than you think.
Yeah.
Haley says, it's my turn with the brain cell.
I guess she's not really a kid anymore now that she's 13, but still. Actually, that's about how old you were when we first met, right?
Now that you mention it, it was. How time flies. Sorry, it looks like the train's about ready to leave. I'm going to have to go. I'll see you later then, alright? If you get bored of waiting, you're welcome to go on home ahead of me, of course.
Got it. See you later. Man, how time flies is right. Have I really not been home in 2 years? I guess it makes 9 since I met Rufina.
Rufina.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Rise isn't too grumpy when we finally get there.
Hmm?
Kevin? What is it, Father? Has something bad happened? Well, I've just received that someone spotted a group of men dressed all in black in the edge of town. What's worse is they're supposed to be heading for the mountain path. You don't think? It may be a star house. Must be their target, I fear. Do you have any idea what could be going on? I wish I did. I doubt it's anything to do with the Grand Sailor, at least. I think I should go and check it out, just in case. Please do. Oh, you know how Rufin is going to be arriving, by the way? Rufina, god damn it.
I was about to say, that's the third time now.
Leaving by the sound of it. She said her train has been delayed. When we arrive, can you let her know what happened? Damn it, diggers. Seems like there are anywhere between 5 and 10 of them.
Really? Looks more like 2 to me.
Maybe I don't have a budget. But could they want to lift a gospel facility to begin with? The longer they're allowed to be in there, the more danger the kids are in. I'm gonna have to try to handle this alone. It's time to put my combat skills to use.
Chapter 6, The Guardian's Trials.
The longest chapter in this game, I can tell you that.
Oh boy. Celeste? Was that the name we saw in those data crystals?
That's right. According to those, she was a de facto leader of a group of ancients who sealed away the Oriole. She was also the founder of Liberal's current royal army. So that...
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, alarm went off. I didn't even know that my blood sugar numbers was low.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, oh yeah, I can take over until she gets back. I'm glad to see the information I left behind ended up proving useful to someone. It really did. So, then you're really the founder of Liberal's royal family? Not technically. Not the real Celestiosles. They give me something of a shadow. Or partial copy of personality created in order to influence Phantasma from within. What, like a brain scan or something? Yeah.
Good question.
I guess,
I wish I knew.
guess something like that.
Yeah, my number is getting low. It's at 3.7.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
So yeah, I do apologize for not saying anything. I just basically had to rush it.
Yeah, no worries. We understand.
No, we understand.
Health should always come before anything else.
Of course.
Right. Of course.
So my milk is gonna be full, so you'll have to take over for me, Zep.
Alright, no worries. How can you only be a partial copy? The truth behind you is apparently more complicated than we thought. You don't appear to be a spirit of some kind, though. I see that now. That is correct. Before I try to explain just what I am, I should probably tell you more about what the world we are in is first. You can do that?
This should be interesting.
As you are aware, the land in which you stand is called Phantasma. This is a world belonging to a higher plane of existence, created several thousands of years ago by the Oriole. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going by the empty spaces I see, it looks like we might have like 2 or 3 areas left.
Yeah, technically 2 more.
Technically.
Yeah, technically 2 more, but there is a 3rd area which will be the last spot of no return. When we get to the chapter before, I think it would be chapter 8. That's when we're going to go to the other doors for next time.
Gotcha.
The ones that were missing, like Annalise, try to clear out the other door and that tournament situation. If we clear all the doors, we can finally end to the rent story, stuff like that, to see what that's about.
Gotcha. Its purpose was to act as a subsystem for the Oriole in order to incorporate and process the will of the liberal arts populace. One might call it a self-organized world designed to realize countless possible others as necessary. Pardon? You've lost me. Yeah, isn't there a similar way to explain this? Well, while not technically correct, perhaps you could think of it this way. Phantasma is like a fictitious realm created by the Oriole in order to fulfill humanity's every wish and desire. It's better. What exactly qualifies Phantasma as fictitious? I can't help but think it far too real to be a land of pure fantasy. When I say a fictitious world, I don't mean to suggest that Phantasma is a complete lie. It's more like a shadowgraph or kaleidoscope. It has its own laws and can change to reflect countless different possibilities. Does this make the concept any easier for you to understand? Somewhat, yes.
And suddenly the name Phantasma seems that much more appropriate.
As I stated previously, it was a subsystem of the Oriole rather than being the Oriole itself, and it helped to grant people's desires. They were separate entities, but effectively like 2 sides of the same coin. The relationship caught our eye as we were devising the sealing mechanism. You mean the mechanism used to seal away the Oriole? There was also those data crystals left behind. Exactly. At first we thought our plan would be impossible to execute. After all, the Oriole had absolute control over space itself, and it was able to influence mankind's every action. Even after coming upon the idea of temporarily freezing it and imprisoning it with the gravity barrier, we had no idea to implement our plans. Without that, they were simply ideas with no real meaning. We were effectively at a total loss.
You had discovered your faux weakness, but had no way of taking advantage of it. It must have been quite a frustrating predicament.
Indeed. Yet our perseverance rewarded us with the development of something that could take advantage of that weakness. The Recluse Cube. Is that what this is known as then? Yes, that is the only object in existence able to interact with Phantasma without relying on the Oriole as an intermediary. Celeste used that to create a partial copy of her personality. That is, me inside Phantasma. And once inside, I began working to sabotage Phantasma's functionality by using this garden as a base of operations. As a result of my efforts, the Oriole's processing ability was hindered just long enough for the plan to be executed.
He who catches his foe off guard wins the battle. The same principle applies to martial arts, too.
It sounds like you really put a lot of thought into planning everything. Maybe, but I can't deny that luck played a part in the end. Once the Oriole was sealed away, my work was done, and I fell into a deep sleep here. My reason being that it... Huh? Oh. My reason being that if the Oriole were ever unsealed, I might be able to provide assistance to the people at that time. I'm pleased you've been able to handle it just fine without my help, however. Luck's played a huge part for us too, though.
We're not even sure where the Oriole is now. As far as we're aware, disappeared during that happened at the Liberal Arc.
I thought as much. I was able to confirm the Oriole's disappearance from here within Phantasma 2. When I did so, I thought my purpose
Be right back.
Oh, alright. When I did so, I thought my purpose for existing was finally over. Now, all that was left for me in this land was to embrace its slow and peaceful destruction. But that was not to be. Soon the Lord of Phantasma appeared. So that's what happened.
Quite recent development, I see.
The Lord of Phantasma appeared out of nowhere, stealing all of my power before I was even aware of what happened. After doing so, they began to remake Phantasma in accordance to their own designs. Both this world's current structure and the planes that make it up were all the Lord of Phantasma's creations.
Looks like your theory was correct, Ren. Still, that makes it sound like... Yeah. So you don't know who the masked bastard is either, then?
I'm afraid not. Their every action thus far has been a mystery. Ordinarily, they should not have been able to gain access to this world in the first place. And I'm afraid I have no idea what they are trying to achieve by bringing all of you in here and testing you. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, that's part we want to know most of all. I only wish I could be of more help. The only other thing I can say about them is that I suspect that the Lord of Phantasma is currently in the 7th plane. There's a 7th? What makes you think that? That was the first plane they created after appearing in this world. Just what kind of place that plane is, I don't know. But I can say dark inhuman thoughts from there. They're spreading out across the whole of Phantasma. That doesn't sound good. We'll be seeing them after the next one, won't we?
Yeah, we just finished the 5th when we came back here. Presuming they're waiting for us on the 7th that time to fight them head on may not be that far off. I was getting tired of waiting. As was I. It seems that the end is finally being in sight. Now, if only we had some sort of inkiness of what kind of Lord Phantasm is trying to achieve.
There you go.
Actually, I just might.
Yeah, that's Kevin, isn't it? Yup. Kevin? You're up!
It's good to see you again, Father. You too, wasn't expecting you all people to get an invitation here. Or you, for that matter, little lady. I'm sure you weren't. Got something I want to ask you. But suppose that it can wait until later. For sure.
Are you sure you're feeling alright?
Right as a rain. I'm feeling just great. All that night, all that sleep must have done me a lot of good. And I see you guys made a whole lot of progress while I was full too.
Yeah.
You weren't thinking about lustful dreams, were you, Kevin? Of course not. Hey, I'm Kevin Graham. Or maybe I don't introduce myself, since you seem to know a thing or two about everyone who came in here so far. Yeah, because I believe everybody heard you snoring and sleep talking right Oh my god, I gotta stop.
True, I was able to tell what was happening at the Liber Arc from the garden. Now, out of all the people here, you were the one closest to the truth of what is happening here, am I wrong? What's up, Sede?
So I managed to eat enough food that the low blood sugar stopped at 3.1.
Oh, that's good.
Going to be going back up soon.
Okay.
Alright.
One is dangerously low, but since it stopped there because the arrow pointed at being like even, it means that it has more than likely stopped going down and should be going up soon, since I ate kind of lost track of how many pizza, and this drink is pretty high in sugar as well.
Hmm.
And I also got some gummies on the side too, just in case.
That's good. What?
No, I don't think that you are. I can't pretend to be much of an expert on what Phantasm itself is. Also, as I said in the side chat.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, for the past few days, I've been struggling with my numbers again.
Oof.
Too high, too low, too high, too low, too high, too low.
Yeah, I can't imagine having to deal with that constantly every day.
But I got a pretty good idea as who's responsible for all this. Yeah, it's just a shame that diabetes is a scary thought.
Mm-hmm.
In one trivia fact, Kale Bear actually has confirmed that he has diabetes too.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he actually announced it on his social media a couple years ago that he's diabetic.
Yeah, and even though I looked it up, there is a procedure for pancreas transplants. It is not recommended and is saved for a last resort sort of thing for those that have a serious condition. Like, much more serious. Because the odds of surviving a transplant with the pancreas is very low.
Damn.
So, currently, a transplant of pancreas is not a viable option.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. According to Mr. Kale Bear himself, he has type 2 diabetes. Go ahead.
All we can do is treat the symptoms and manage it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day in the future there will be a way to permanently fix it, but right now, nope.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can only think of one person twisted enough to put us through all we've been through.
Wait, is this someone you know?
You could say that, yeah. The short version is they're a real piece of work. And cunning, arrogant, cold-hearted son of a bitch who doesn't even see people as people.
But you killed Weissman in cold... Well, not... I wouldn't... Maybe not in cold blood, but he... But you did kill Weissman.
That about sums up who we're dealing with.
His mind into something.
Sorry, what?
How do you know he didn't upload his mind into something considering the technology in that world?
That is true.
We'll just have to wait and see.
And maybe while he had a royal, he had possibly gained knowledge at his place.
In fact, that's what a villain did in a certain anime to make sure he lives on forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
An anime I want to get a continuation because I want to see that fucking bastard get his just desserts. Oh else?
Yeah. There's plenty of anime that need a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm
No
beating...
Game What needs one.
What was that?
So I'm a Spider So What needs one.
Wait, what was that first one?
No Game, No Life.
Oh yeah, I was about to mention that. Yeah, I know this is beating a long dead horse, but still! Why season 2?!
Let's see. Trying to remember others that could use another season. It's not an anime, but has an anime vibe to it. Teen Titans, like the good Teen Titans from the 2000s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that got canceled after season 5.
Season 6.
Yeah, and there's supposed to have been a season 6 that would have been Starfire's season.
Supposedly they are making that.
Supposedly, yeah.
No, they're making a TV series that centers around Starfire.
With the same voice actor and stuff.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And Hi Hi Puppy Yumi still exists to sing her theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The fact that they're getting at least some of the original Teen Titans stuff for Starfire's TV show is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems to be targeted towards kids based on the art style. Now, depending on how this goes, its storytelling could end up being like, well, it'd be easy for kids to digest. Parents could look on things at a deeper perspective. Like how I've spotted things in Star versus the Forces of Evil that even Fox didn't think about. Because we did have a few moments when we were watching that TV series, and Fox didn't even think about what I said. What I pointed out before.
Yeah.
Remember that, Fox?
What was that? Sorry?
Remember when we watched Star versus the Forces of Evil? I pointed out some things that even you missed, even though I'm not really a big fan of this show.
Mm-hmm.
But I still ended up enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
The storytelling.
Yeah, there were certain things that
the situation where it's fun
you
for the
gotta cut
kids.
out there.
The storytelling could have that sort of situation with the Starfire TV series because it does look like it's aimed towards children. But if they do it in that direction with storytelling, then it'd be interesting because it's nice for adults to like see the deeper meaning in certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just like, oh, mindless fun, ha ha ha. Cutesy wootsy, ha ha ha. Because children are not stupid.
Not.
Children deserve to have shows that make them think.
Yeah.
Don't talk down to them like they're stupid. Because they're not.
Yeah. I remember Dora the Explorer, or at least felt like it did that. Can you find a red backpack? No, that's not the red backpack. Jesus Christ.
Like, more, I feel like they did a small balance, but still not the greatest.
Freaking Blue's Clues did a better job than Dora the Explorer.
Which I miss the old Blue's Clues.
Same. I may have long outgrown that show, but still.
I would rather show my kids, if I ever have any, the old classic Blue's Clues compared to a lot of bullshit of today. And I'd also expose them to anime as well.
Yeah.
Because anime does even more of a better job of getting people to think, oh, revenge isn't the answer. It will just make you feel cold in the end if you manage to pull it off.
Haley says, unfortunately, adults are stupid. That is true for many adults these days, sadly.
We're adults, but we're not stupid. We're just smart enough to stay out of things that involve stupid people. For the most part, anyways.
For the most parts.
Anyways.
Yeah.
You mean that's one?
Right. It sounds like a real awful guy.
And who, may I ask, is it that you're talking about? Well, about that. Would you be willing to just wait a bit longer for the answer to that one? God damn it, Kevin!
God damn it, Kevin, come on!
I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I'm still missing one last thing that will let me be completely certain. And I think we'll find out just what that is in the 6th plane. And here I thought we would finally be going to get an answer. I think all of us in the audience was.
Yeah! Is there a reason you can't share your theory as is?
Yeah, I realize I'm asking a lot after we've come so far. But I promise that as soon as I know, for sure, I'll talk. I swear the goddess's name, and on the Church of the Emblem. Well, I don't see any reason to say no.
Likewise, he certainly got his reasons. Oh. Was this an end or me?
You can do it.
This
I'm
is
just
that.
checking a few things before I start trying.
Alright, gotcha. It's not often you ask us for favors so I can let it slide. No problem here. If he says wait, I'll wait.
I feel as though we can trust your judgment, Kevin. So I have no objections either.
Me neither.
I don't really care as long as I get to have my fun.
I believe we're all in agreement then.
Yep, Consider this one settled.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Anyway, now that I'm up, I'm also down to take the lead again. I appreciate it if you back me up.
No problem. It seems like you're all ready to move on. While you're advancing to the 6th plane, I'll do all that I can on my end to find out more about the 7th. Of course, if you need my support, I'll be happy to provide it to the cube in the monuments as I always have.
Now that you mention it, we really thank you for all the help you've given us since we got here, haven't we? Thanks to this, we wouldn't have done this without you.
We truly are in your debt. Please, think nothing of it. I am but a shadow placed here with the duty to fulfill. I believe helping you to be part of that duty. If you may, allow me to help you however I can.
Will do. Sorry for worrying you too, Recess.
Saint says, I have returned, you foolishly foolish fools. Welcome back, Saint.
Okay, so my numbers are better now. They've recovered. And I decided to look on Facebook for a moment, and I see a one dog must go. The 4 dogs are Scooby-Doo from Scooby-Doo, Ryan from Family Guy, Courage from Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Blue from Blue's Clues.
Brian. Especially if it's not Brian.
Most of the people say Brian. I see one Courage. Some people are saying all but Scooby can go.
Jeez.
Some people say Blue, but it's mostly Brian.
Yeah.
I guess it's because of how much of a dick he is.
It's mostly Brian.
Okay, one at a time. Oh, what were you saying?
Which one?
I think Statico's speaking first.
I was saying it probably shows how much of a dick he actually is as a character throughout the series going forward.
Yeah, especially in later seasons.
Yeah, and isn't he also a bit of a hypocrite?
Yep.
Probably one of the biggest ones on TV in terms of animation.
Yeah, this is a far cry from how he was in early Family Guy.
But yeah, most people said Brian. Second place, from the looks of it, it looks like Blue from Blue's Clues, because probably just adults being adults. Not thinking of John, a little kid's dog. Third is Courage, and nobody said Scooby. Nobody said Scooby-Doo. Should I just be an asshole and say Scooby? And then just type JK.
Say says, I'm going to war for fucking choosing Blue. Robbing my dynamite!
I mean, you are going with the second choice, Saint, so you're good.
I don't blame you in the slightest, Saint. If Blue is both Courage, Scooby-Doo, and Blue are very good dogs. Brian, not so much anymore.
Yeah, I want to stick a rocket up his ass and send him to the moon without protective gear.
Yeah, it used to be that he used to be a voice of reason for the family, someone intellectual, intelligent, and laid back. but now is more like become more of an asshole as the series goes by. And I think Pragmire said it in one of his rants regarding his character.
Oh yeah, and the one time they had dinner together.
Yep.
He roasted the hell out of Brian.
Yeah, I feel like it summarized the entire fan base in terms of how they feel about Brian's character.
Oh, hey, I'm not sure if the US is getting this, but Hershey's Canada? They're putting out Hershey bars with Pokemon on them.
Ooh.
It looks like Hershey's Cookie and Cream has Gengar on it. Well, Hershey's with almonds in it has a Charmander.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Collect them all. Discover Hershey's Pokemon Special Packs. And find iconic characters with every purchase.
It's only a limited edition.
Found some of them. Want to know what Pokemon are on the ones this person found?
Sure.
Pikachu, Eevee, Squirtle, Jigglypuff, and Charizard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, several classics.
I think they're going with the classics because I found another image that has a few more.
Oh?
Yep. Aside from already knowing about Eevee, Pikachu, and Charmander, they've also found Bulbasaur, Gengar, and Meowth.
I was gonna ask, where's the love for the Johto mines? Those are classic as well.
Pikachu and Charizard. Oh,
Yeah, it is more Gen 1 pandering.
Yep.
oh hey! This guy managed to take a picture of a stand that has the chocolate bars.
Ooh.
Yep, and from here I can see that there is a side up. There is Snorlax. Hey, there's a Mew in there too. Mew doesn't usually get added to these sorts of events.
Right?
It's usually the original 150.
Which at least makes some sense considering it's extremely rare, but still.
Yeah, this person says, oh, I had to catch them all and display them all. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon!
I just basically threw that in there.
Oh, okay, I gotta BRB real quick. Just need to take a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, Fox. Beast. Look at this comic strip that I sent.
feeling. Oh, that's pretty funny.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright.
I'm fine now. So please, just leave everything to me. I'm begging you.
Only if you promise me one thing.
What is it?
I won't make you promise not to put yourself in danger or to overdo it. But don't do anything that would make Rufina sad.
You really know how to hit a guy where it hurts, don't you?
So, will you promise?
Yeah, I promise. I swear on her name I won't.
I still feel like Rufina is gonna have a lot to deal with what's happening in the present day in Phantasma. I just can't shake that feeling.
Do you want to know the characters you're going to be using for this one?
Sure.
Well, we have Chloe,
Okay.
Together now.
Tita,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
and Zin.
Oh. Okay. Right. Alright then.
Girl's playing Ghostbusters.
Huh?
Ghostbuster game.
Ooh.
He's playing Ghostbusters.
Oh, you're
I need to take one now because I ate too much that my numbers basically spiking up fast.
Oh, gotcha.
Being diabetic is a pain in the ass.
I myself am but a shadow bound by the laws of Phantasma. As such, I'm afraid I'm limited in what I can do. But I'll be sure to do all I can to support you in your efforts. Oh, she's just saying the same thing as before. Alright. Alright. Oh, there we go. And Alright, we are gonna rain into Eureka Ona, who is playing the Ghostbusters video game, so let's go give her some love.
And keep in mind, she's an 18 plus streamer, everyone.
Mm-hmm. So, if you're underage, this will be a last stop. Oh. Alright. Alright, as always, thank you all so much for joining. And of course, thank you to everyone here who joined as well. Oh, and once again, thanks to Zhu Yanei. I apologize if I butchered that name, but thanks, Zhu, for the raid from earlier. Alright, let's see. Zhu Yanei. Hey, go get them some love because they are heckin' awesome. And I'll be back tomorrow. Alright. Later, everyone. Suffer Blaze signing out. Also, say every time you say foolishly foolish fools, I think of Franziska von Karma from the Ace Attorney games.